I have been using the Nomad leather case for my iPhone for more than a month now, and I must admit, this is the best premium case you can buy for your new iPhone. But before you do so, there is one problem you must know about this case, which I'll explain later in this video. But first, let's talk what's good about this case. The first thing I noticed about this case is how premium it feels in my hand. Nomad uses full grain leather from a Danish tannery, sustainably sourced, and the great thing of having this kind of premium leather means it will age graciously and develop this rich patina over time. It simply looks beautiful over time. But that's not the reason you should buy this case. You should buy this case for the craftsmanship, drop protection, and attention to detail. And speaking of attention to detail, look at this button. They're made out of brushed aluminum we used to see in Apple's own leather case, which Apple discontinued.
Unfortunately.
These buttons are tactile and super clicky. They're some of the best clicky buttons I've seen in an iPhone, period. More than that, the attention to detail carries over to the sides of the case. Nomad uses a TPE bumper all around the sides of the case. And the good thing about this bumper is that it has a matte-like finish to it, which makes this case kind of grippy, if that makes any sense. You actually need to hold this case in person to understand that feeling I'm talking about.
Feels so good.
On top of that, the TPE bumper has a longitudinal groove all along both the sides of the case, which definitely adds to the look and character of this case. But most importantly, it has a function, and that is because of this groove, it makes the phone feel narrower in hand, and as a result, I'm able to hold the phone more firmly. Check out the dual lanyard attachment points that you have at the bottom of this case. Lanyard is one of those attachments that you should definitely have if you're traveling a lot or taking a bunch of photos. By the way, did I mention this cool laser etching of Nomad logo on the side? Now let's talk drop protection. Nomad claims that this case can survive a drop of 8 feet, which is pretty standard. But what I like is the raised ridge around the camera module. It is much more stronger and durable than what Nomad used to ship a year ago, which is definitely a step up when it comes down to protecting the lenses, especially when your phone is lying on the table or even being dropped face down. Moreover, the sides of the case is slightly raised, which adds an extra layer of protection for the screen. This helps if you are in a habit of keeping your phone face down on the table, which sounds a lot like me. And since it's ever so slightly raised, it doesn't interfere with my swipes from the bottom up or the occasional swipes to the right and to the left. Additionally, the case is lined by microfiber cloth. As a result, my phone is always spanking new. By the way, did I mention this case is Magsafe compatible? And boy oh boy, this case has some of the best magnets in the market today. They are super strong thanks to the array of neodymium magnets. Whatever it is, it's strong, just like my love for Taylor Swift songs. And speaking of love, I love the cutouts on this, especially the Type-C port. It is wide and big and great, so all kind of cables will fit right through. Even the speakers have the same openness, so you won't have any issues like muffled sounds. The only problem I have with this case is that this case gets loose over time. The case somehow starts expanding as you take your iPhone in and out of the case. And now if your iPhone falls on the ground, it will just jump right out of the case like an unpleasant surprise. However, this is one of the best premium leather cases you'll find in the market today. It's great and worthy of its asking price of 50 USD. But what is not worth it is the deep brand iPhone cases. Click here to watch my full review now, and I'll see you there.